Welcome to our presentation and to this website, our RELA, which is dedicated to featuring presentations and furthering discussions about distributed leadership. The site will evolve as a cohort of doctoral students make their way through graduate school. Within weeks, we will create a blog and begin soliciting input and moderating discussions from interested individuals worldwide. Today, we are considering leadership practices that may have their roots in the soil of distributed leadership, which is to say, perhaps some leaders are practicing distributed leadership without calling it distributed leadership. Now, we believe that's important knowledge because it speaks to us of the viability of the concept when it comes time for implementation. While central office personnel and local administrators have had their eyes fixed on heroic leaders and hierarchical leadership structures, the emergence of distributed leadership in academia has been phenomenal. It's been exciting and it's been persistent. Even though the evidentiary base which supports this excitement is very weak, there is little evidence of a direct causal relationship between distributed leadership and student achievement. So where does the excitement come from? How can we account for it? Is distributed leadership even new at all? Perhaps it simply arose by another name. Well, Professor David Harley of the University of Birmingham in the UK gives what he considers to be three possible reasons for all the clamor. First, distributed leadership accords with the contemporary notion of reform of the public sector, which is to say that education needs to be more people-friendly and operationally efficient. Secondly, distributed leadership is legitimized by a culture that tends to be increasingly permeable, which is to say, again, that stakeholders can flow about the organization without hitting a glass ceiling or without hindrances. And it's also, thirdly, regarded as the new work order, which is also persistently emerging. Now, our intent is to focus on that third reason. What is this new work order? Well, it's about democracy, it's about empowerment, it's about leadership and team knowledge and team workers. It's a message that today's managers are giving to promise a more meaningful work environment, respect for diversity, more democratic distribution of knowledge. It's evolving, and as we query a few local principles about their leadership practices, we can begin to see that they in fact may be engaging in practices that have their roots in the soil of distributed leadership. And we're going to take a look at what they have to say in just a few minutes.